Hello everyone, it's August 8, 2012. I'm Dwight Schmuck. This is the Schmuck Look. And to the people in Wisconsin, to the Sikh community, I am so sorry. And I am way behind the times on this. For those of you who haven't heard, both of us, this Looney Tune, Wade Michael Page, entered a Sikh temple in, let me drop some of this stuff so I can do the proper reading, in Oak Creek, Wisconsin, and opened fire on congregants who were praying. Oh, what a terrible thing that is! Who were worshiping. Oh, another terrible thing. And shot 6 of them dead, wounded 3 other people, including a police officer who was trying to help a wounded, dead person, whichever, this Looney Tune, Wade Michael Page. And this is another senseless shooting that real easily, honestly, people, could have been avoided. This one in particular. The more I've been reading about this, and I just heard about it for the first time yesterday, but it really, got on me because the Sikhs and I have had a love-hate thing going since the Jay Leno thingy that I did about the temple. Hey, it was just a picture. Sorry. But this time, there was no excuse for this. He thought you were practicing Muslims? You're Sikhs. There's a difference here. What is it, people? They wear turbans. They're all alike? Well, holy hot shit, then. Anybody who wears a t-shirt, and you don't like this guy who wears a t-shirt, everybody else then is game, right? We're all targets. God damn it! That is enough of this stuff. This one, the authorities knew this guy was a Looney Tune. He got booted out of the army on a general discharge. That's generally because your behavior is not up to code, shall we say. Good God Almighty. He was demoted from sergeant back to specialist and then given a less than honorable discharge, a general discharge. My word. And then, just to top it off, he's got Nazi and Confederate tattoos, which, okay, we're on the fringe here. Still, it's America. You have freedom of expression. Nothing wrong with that. The bands he played guitar in, and obviously the guy was a musician. We're talking hate rock and roll bands. The one album that his group that he was predominantly in put out, it had a disembodied, on the cover, a disembodied white arm punching a black face. Things, and then the FBI did investigate him for donating money to domestic terror groups. There wasn't enough evidence, an anonymous, unnamed source said, to, further investigate and bring up on charges, but he was in the light, shall we say. He had a criminal record, but bought the goddamn gun legally. How does that work? I've, pretty much been on the side of the law enforcement agencies all the way through, but this time somebody screwed up. You have a nutcase like this running around loose, and nobody wants to step up to the plate and say, this guy's a loon. We got to do something about this one before the goddamn thing happens. Great, they shot his ass dead, saves us all a bunch of money on the trial and retrial and appeals and yada yada yada, saves us a ton of money, shoot his ass dead. We are so much better off with loons like this dead. He can cause no more harm. He can no longer spit on the people who survived this by being on trial and breathing the same air while they are in the courtroom. No more. But folks, when you've got a case like this, I mean, damn it to hell. And the NRA be damned. And I'm a staunch supporter of the right to bear arms. If you want to own a bazooka, finest damn kind. Don't kill people with it. You want to own a tank? Go for it. I don't care. You want to own 150,000 machine guns? I don't care. You have a collection. I don't care. You use them on innocent people who are doing absolutely nothing more than worshiping. We got a problem. You should never be allowed to so much as carry a slingshot again. In fact, you should be buried. Yeah. And Wade Michael Page, well, today probably they'll bury your sorry ass. I mean, for God's sakes, people, in America, we're supposed to have freedom of religion, and that means you can be Muslim too. Just because they're Muslim, don't make them bad. And the Sikhs perform a lot of beautiful public services, go unannounced, untalked about, and who knows why. They don't publicize themselves and pat each other on the back. They just go ahead and do. Bravo, 2 thumbs up. Wish we had more. I'm so sorry about this to the Sikh community. I am so sorry about this. This is the kind of thing that does not represent what America was meant to be. To you, I apologize for this cretin, and for the cretins who let him be out on the street. Yeah. And that's what they were, damn it, cretins. Complete cretins. There was absolutely no reason, no rhyme for this guy to be walking around with a gun. You know it. I know it. Everybody involved knows it. But they let it happen anyway. I think maybe it's time we got new leaders, new chiefs of police and chiefs of departments and agency chiefs, heads. A lot of heads should be rolling. They should be on unemployment come Monday. You know it. I know it. We all know it. I'm Dwight Schmuck. That's the Schmuck Look. Peace.